Hello everyone, Vampire218 here bringing you my Week 2 match of the PFL. I, as the coach of the Ontario Amistars, was against Iofus, the coach of the New York Matangs. So, jumping right into just a little bit of a team analysis here, I saw that he brought Megalopony, and my main answer for that was just Wobbuffet. He brought Gothitelle to answer my Blaziken, which is why I made sure I brought Zoroark to try and do some shenanigans and tricks. I brought Mew and Zoroark and Blaziken, as those were my three that I was going to, fiddle around with, because Gothitelle wouldn't want to stay in on a Zoroark, but it probably would on a Blaziken. But I ended up running Dark Coverage on Blaziken to take care of that. Now, I didn't have too many answers for Alomola. I just thought I needed to whittle this thing down. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with Entei or with Latias either. I thought just to whittle them down, and then I knew that I needed to use a Fire-type move to kill a Genesect. So we're going to jump right into the battle. So I lead off with Mew, which I'm pretty sure here is actually my Zoroark. So I just go for Flamethrower and instantly kill the Genesect, which is amazing. Now, this is really interesting because I don't think he was predicting it. Either way, I just go for another Flamethrower to see how much damage I can put out, and I burn his Gothitelle. I am Scarfed, and that's important to note, because that's why I didn't go for a better move. But either way, I have done my job here. And, I've not only taken down Genesect in one shot, I have now also burned Gothitelle. So he hits me with a Shadow Ball, and it turns out this isn't my Zoroark, it's actually my Mew. So I just keep going for Flamethrowers, trying to get that chip damage on him, and he Shadow Balls me, and I don't die. And it's amazing, because now I'm alive still, and I'm just enough, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so close, but it's not close enough, and I die. But I've brought him down so low that after burn, he's only at 8%, so Gothitelle is no longer going to be an issue, and Gothitelle was his main answer to my Blaziken, so once I know I take that out, it's awesome. Now, predicting his Gothitelle to switch out, and then, not die to burn, I send in my Mew to become Gothitelle, and I just lock myself into Shadow Ball because I'm looking at his team, and the only thing that doesn't eat a Shadow Ball too well is that Megalopony. And there's no way he's sending Megalopony into a Gothitelle. I'm thinking, right? There's no way. He doesn't know I'm Scarfed either yet. But he does, and it's kind of surprising to me, so I'm forced to switch into my Mega Bayonet. And my whole reason here was I was just going to, Prankster and get off a burn. But I completely forgot that Prankster doesn't activate that turn, so I just eat a return, and it sucks dongs because I have to Mega Evolve. And, because I knew I would live the one hit. But then I get Facaded, and it sucks because I completely sacked Bayonet for no reason here. So I go into Wobbuffet, and, he sets up a sub, which is great. I force him to Encore to just keep setting up subs, and then because he's Encore, he's either going to switch out or anything. But either way, I go into Blaziken because he has to keep subbing for 3 turns. So that's turn 1, and now he's forced to switch out into Alomola, which, again, I brought EQ because I had thought maybe he's going to go into Entei. But either way, I just EQ, and I get a speed boost up. Perfect. Now I outspeed his entire team, because I set up that after 1 speed boost, I'll outspeed his whole team. I go into my Ditto just to see what Alamola's running. I realize Alomola can't do shit. So, I eat a Scald here and it sucks. I just keep trying to Toxic him because I want to get a status on him and then I can stall him out. So he switches out into Entei, and I'm still going for Toxics at this point because, why wouldn't I? I get Toxic on Entei. Perfect. I'll eat a little bit of burn damage. That's fine. I switch out into my Zoroark. I take a Natural Gift, which is really fine. I'm really not sure what he was trying to do. Maybe it's some sort of Natural Gift Electric. But either way, I eat a Sacred Fire, get burned, but I force Encore on him. And seeing that a Sacred Fire only does 28%, I now force him to Sacred Fire again, doing 30% and Crip. Just rip. I counter, kill him, and my Wobbuffet dies, which is fine. I'm willing to sack Wobbuffet there because I still have Blaziken to take care of the Mega Lopunny, and he's probably unsure what I'm doing with my Blaziken. I don't think if I've scarfed it or anything. So either way, I just go for a Protect to get off the speed boost, which is really shitty because I probably shouldn't have, because it also reveals I'm not scarfed, but whatever. I switch out because I don't know what that Mega Latias or that regular Latias wants to do. I switch in my Latias, I eat a Thunderbolt. Perfectly fine. Now, seeing his Latias set, his Latias can't do shit to itself. So I go back into Blaziken, I eat a Psyshock, and it's immune because it's not Blaziken, it's Zoroark. And as Zoroark, I just go for a strong Dark Pulse, which is my main idea to take out the Latias. I taunt him here thinking maybe he's going to go for some Toxic or something. I get burned and it really sucks, but I'm a special attacker, so I really don't care. So I just keep going for Dark Pulses here because I know that I'm going to be able to kill him before he kills me. I eat another burn damage and I Dark Pulse again, get the kill on Alomola, which was my biggest, the biggest thing I was afraid of was that Alomola. And now he goes into Latias and I Dark Pulse again because again, I am scarfed. And I guess he doesn't realize that I'm scarfed, so I get a flinch off. Brilliant. I die, though. Which, I mean, doesn't make a difference because I die either way. So I go into my Blaziken, and I knock off, and it gets a crit. And this crit is so important. If not for this crit, I would have lost. So I get that crit off, and it makes just so much of a difference. That actually wins me the game because I'm able to outspeed, knock off again, and kill. And now it's Blaziken and Ditto versus just Mega Lopunny, and I outspeed, so I just go for a Flare Blitz, going for as much damage as possible, and I get the kill, picking up a nice Week 2 victory for the Ontario Amistars in the PFL. If you liked the video and you want to see more Pokemon Draft League content, please remember to subscribe and like my videos, comment, share, and favorite. Bye!